Good evening. One of the two men in the running to be the next leader of the Scottish Labour Party has moved to counter claims about his financial affairs. Anas Sarwar has announced that he's relinquished all his shares in his family's wholesale business. It follows criticism that the firm didn't pay all staff the real living wage. Mr Sarwar said he'd taken the step to demonstrate his commitment to public service. Aileen Clark reports.
Anas Sarwar launching his bid for the leadership of Scottish Labour. But in the last week, it's questions on his business dealings rather than applause that's been ringing in his ears. So he's acted to try to draw a line under it.
So I have relinquished all my shares. They have gone into a trust in the name of my children, and the trustee will be their grandmother, and they'll have access to those shares when they're adults. But to be clear, this means that I have no shareholdings at all, no assets at all. I have no influence or any say on those assets. And it is written into that trust deed that I will never have access to those shares and I can never financially benefit from them.
Those shares are all in the wholesale business set up by his father. Anas Sarwar's well-heeled background became the subject of some mirth from the SNP last week during a debate on taxing millionaires.
I thought it was really unfair of Alex Rowley to personalise this debate by bringing Anas Sarwar into it.
Richard Leonard, the other contender for the leadership, wouldn't comment today. It's clear, though, that Anas Sarwar has no thoughts of standing aside to let someone else with a completely clean slate run in his place.
I have a clean slate. I am a dedicated member of the Labour family. And crucially, I'm a fighter.
Tonight, the SNP said Anas Sarwar had buckled under pressure. The Conservatives said Labour supporters were facing a choice between a hypocrite or an unelectable left-wing candidate. Aileen Clark, reporting Scotland.